Hey y'all, hey. Hope all is well with you. I am Leslie of LesAnn Creations coming to you from my workroom. Who the who? So today, I'm in a dilemma, y'all. So today's topic is me trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with this fabric that I have had too many years, first of all. Second of all, um, that I have too much of, and I just gotta do something with it before I go crazy. So I had purchased this soft jersey knit pink. It's t-shirt with jersey knit. I bought it like I don't know how many years ago. I bought it some years ago, and my first intention was when I purchased it, I was thinking of a heavier weight. I didn't check the GSM, meaning the thread count to kind of know how thick it is, because this is a jersey knit as well, but you can't see through it. This one you can see through, this one you can't. One, the weight is different. You can feel it. Anyway, so I purchased this to do like like t-shirt maxi dresses, and that I was gonna do a vinyl like design on it. It were gonna be my, probably my signature um, t-shirt dress. The signature t-shirt dress I have. I don't think I don't know if I have a current picture. If I have a current picture of it, I will put it to the side of the dress. Anyway, so I was gonna do that with them. Well, I ended up shifting things in my business and kind of decided not to do a surplus of or inventory anymore. I've decided to move away from having inventory, even though I still got inventory that needs to be sold. But that's neither here nor there. We're not talking about that right now. But I bought it for that. So I probably have about 8 to 10 yards of this fabric. So right now, currently, I have pink, because it's a project that I worked on, pink in my serger. So whenever I have a color and I try to figure out a fabric, I can go ahead and try to like bust out something using that. And so this is the baby pink I have. And I'm like, well, what can I do? I'm going to bring y'all up. So I had decided I was going to do something, I guess. So because of the weight, the first decision or thought was a 365 circle skirt, but paneled, and just make a short like slip using the same fabric underneath to kind of help with coverage, basically making a slip inside. You get that? Okay. Because I don't like nothing to show. I mean, I have slips, but since I have an excess, it will be much easier. But then it's like, okay, what kind of top I can make? Now the top I'm not as uncomfortable with it, because depending on the style of the top, I would either want and I'll probably drop some pictures to the side of like a couple of tops I've done before that I wouldn't mind remaking for myself in this, and how it kind of make it work. So one is I have a crop top that I tend to wear, but I do the sleeves differently, and I probably got like 3 different kinds of sleeves I've done. A short sleeve, I've done a very wide bell like sleeve, I've done elastic sleeve, I've done one that was like kind of whimsical. So hopefully I got a picture of each one. I could drop them to the side. So I was thinking of I could do that if I did the paneled skirt. So that's one thing. Then I thought of, I have a picture on my wall. So I drew this probably about 6 years ago. And it was originally supposed to be out of chiffon. This was a fabric that I was planning to use. Never did it. Never did it. But I was thinking of this as well. Do an elastic waist that will probably have about 1.5 inch waistband. But the elastic waist is going to be kind of enough more so stability than to actually cinch. I'm not doing the cinching. That I would double the back panel, but the front panel I would, because there is, I'm gonna take a picture and put it up to the side because it's hard to explain it. But it's actually 2 layers. Originally, this was supposed to be a chiffon skirt, but instead of making a chiffon, go ahead and make it out of this knit material. And then the panel going across that's angular, what I would do with that is, because the first panel is going to be a single layer in the front, the other gathered panel is going to be single layered as well. But because I am adding the extra layer to it, that will give me the coverage I need. Hopefully that makes sense. Because basically it's a pencil skirt with another panel added on front. But I would double the back, so then I wouldn't have to worry about lining it. So I was thinking about that. That is sort of kind of the thought. And so I went rummaging. The top, I'm still not set on. Now, mind you, I say often that I don't really use commercial patterns, and I don't. I have them. I've had them for years. I just had to have a purpose and a reason to fool with it before I use it. You will see that when I pull out most of my patterns, they're probably on average 10 plus years old, if not older. Okay, so I have this pattern. This is Simplicity 1698. Now, I've made this. I made the skirt before, one of the skirts. It's a mock wrap skirt. When I made the skirt, I remember I had to do some modifications. I don't think I have a picture of myself in it, but I did make the top different. I made more of a halter top style with the material that I did. I did do that. So with this, I did, I think it only goes up to, it's from 10 to 18. So of course it does not fit me. I went on and did the skirt. I graded the skirt up, as well as where it stopped at. I adjusted where it attached, the wrap attached on the front, because I was worried about when I sat down that it would open wide up, because the hips is the reason why I don't buy patterns. Anyway, so I thought about doing actually just this skirt, but turning the front panel into a gathered panel. That means, of course, manipulating the pattern, which I can do, but I'm going to be honest, I have not looked in this pattern in years, so I don't know if the pieces are all in here. So that's one thing I would have to check. If I did it, now I'll tell you this much. If I decided to use the pattern, I may actually do it as is and not do all the gathering and everything else. But I will double the back panel. Since it's going to be a crisscross effect, it still will give me that coverage I need without worrying about everything being exposed. So that's I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's where I'm at. This fabric because I have yardage. And instead of letting the stuff go to waste, because otherwise I need to figure out how to sell it if I don't decide to actually utilize it. So the other thing, as you can tell, is it's so thin, but it's so soft. It's so thin, but it's a t-shirt material. And I know that I can basically elevate it by using it. Now, other way I can actually do it is maybe using this as a lining underneath different things. Because you see, it's so nice. I can, as far as it being soft, it'd be perfect as a lining underneath different things that I want to line. And that's one way I can avoid wasting it. So right now, I'm trying to figure that out. I realize that as I am trying to figure out what I like best on my body, what I like best as far as wearing as a casual is shifting. I kind of want to do a little bit more vintage things, not all the way vintage, but having a few vintage pieces. So, not maybe I'm scared to go that way, a little vintage, but I think I need to because I really pick up like I have picked up over the years a lot of the retro styles. Most of them, of course, I don't do too many straight skirts because I can't wiggle in. I can't wiggle in them. I want to be able to walk and be comfortable. So I'm at an impasse. So I'm going to give this to y'all. I'm not worried about making this right away. But the two options, and I'm going to throw them up on the screen. Option one, making probably about an 8-panel skirt and making this and having enough for a lining. Or to do the mock wrap skirt with the gathers. That's number two. Or just doing a basic mock wrap skirt without the gather or the fullness in the front. And still the back part is going to be doubled and everything else. That's the one thing. A shirt I'm not as concerned about. I kind of either want to do it off the shoulder or something that is just maybe even a raglan like style shirt with some sleeves, some kind of sleeve. The sleeve is like, even if I get a long full sleeve with a cuff, because this stretches enough that I can comfortably, it'll be a floppy sleeve under floppy. It wouldn't be I would have to shorten it enough to really get the look I think I want. So that the shirt's tabled. It's the skirt situation. What are y'all thoughts? I need some help so that I can maybe break out and really knock out some of this yardage that I need to get out of my house and stop buying. I don't know if that'll happen, but I'm going to try. But anyway, drop your comments below. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for all the new followers. I hope y'all enjoy my content because this is basically my life. This is what I do. If I throw a squirrel moment again, it's because that's normal for me. I do it for myself. So, we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what I make. I may even just go on and make me a quick little pull over little dress gown kind of thing that I can wear around the house and still do gardening. Who knows? Lord knows I have enough yardage to do it, don't I? But I catch y'all on a rebound. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel.